Hi art friends, this is Miss Whitler. So today we're going to be starting just a 2-day little winter project, and you're going to get to choose what you want the theme to really be. I'm going to have mine be kind of a shopping area like Zona Rosa, maybe with a clock tower or a bell tower. I could have one of those umbrella style coverings over this building, just kind of doing those diagonal lines and bumps, maybe adding a little bit of a rooftop as well. I could add a window to make it, and maybe this actually goes further to the side so we're seeing only part of the building. And then I could have a sign like Whitler's Bakery, since this is my own little drawing here. Oh, and I want that letter to stay on the sign. And then I could think about details like windows and doors. I could add maybe a big window looking in. I'm gonna let that actually go right to the end of the paper there. And there's gonna be a little door here. You might not be seeing all of it. Maybe the door handle's down here, the building goes lower, and then I could have the window kind of arch around that door frame and then add the inside layers to the window to make it look more dimensional. I'm actually going to put that one right in the middle. Just kind of planning as I go, sketching lightly so that I can erase any mistakes that I might make. I'm gonna do a few less. And just like me, you can kind of change and plan as you go. Maybe one more little window panel there. I could even make it look like the glisten on the glass with some little lines like this. Now, I need to think about what else is gonna go in this picture, what other buildings. So I could even just start with all these outlines. Maybe there's a tall tower kind of going behind this building. Tall, skinny tower. And then maybe one or two other buildings over here. So I could have one that goes all the way to the side and then maybe add one that goes behind it. Now is when I want to start thinking more about the details on all these buildings. Maybe this one could be an apartment building, and it could have that little windowsill. I'm gonna try and space them so that I can fit 3 in each row. Trying to keep them about the same size. It's okay if they're just a little bit off. I might make that side a little bit wider, just barely. And then I can keep adding my windows. Now this one kind of goes behind that little bakery. So this window here, I'm not gonna try and scrunch it in, move it over, or do anything where it's smaller than the one above it. I'm just gonna let it go behind that building, stopping when I touched it. I could even just kind of do these rectangle shapes, the wide, skinny ones, before I add on the window. Now I don't just want to leave those windows like that. I would want to add details to them as well. and maybe this is an apartment with a little balcony on the rooftop or something, and so that there might be a little fence up here. I usually start with the little posts to the fence, spreading them out as evenly as I can. Now that fence post, you will be able to see through part of it to the next building, so I'm not going to fully erase that line. I'm just going to create these lines going horizontal. I could add this as a clock tower maybe. So big circle. On a clock, the big hand points to the minutes, so maybe it's 30, and the little hand points to the hour, so 3:30 there. I could add, again, just kind of the top of that door. Maybe it's a wider door, double door, and more round. And then it splits with the two sides. Probably only going to be a window on each side of that one. Whoops. Adding the inside. I could even add a little plant or something on that little ledge. And then I still got these buildings. This one could just have, ooh, actually, I'm gonna do an archway for that clock tower. So this is gonna kind of be an opening in it. And then I can add a brick wall by doing these stripes going across, and then to make it look like the pattern of bricks. I'm just going to add these lines that skip. So I do a line and then I skip and go to the next row. And then on the rows that I skipped, I'm gonna go a little over and again, skip the rows between. So basically you're just making sure that those lines don't connect, so it looks more like those bricks are stacked on top of each other, not all completely matching up where the points are. And then maybe I'll just show kind of the edge of that inside, make it look more 3D. Now these last buildings, maybe this is one building with multiple levels. I could add a big window on that one. And a door down here. Kind of similar to the others. I'm not going to see the whole door. I'm going to kind of try and center it there. So there's two doors here. And then up here is going to have a little rooftop too. This might have a little roof as well. Maybe more pointy though. This one, bakery, could even have a little chimney with some smoke coming out. Now, before I go in and add all these windows, all the details on the windows, I'm going to show you what you could do too is make it look more like winter. So you could add snow piles on top of the rooftops with some wiggly lines, like little clumps of snow on top. You could add icicles. Now, if you don't want yours to be in the wintertime, if you want to show summer, go for it. If you want to draw Santa Claus and his reindeer up in the sky, you're welcome to do and add any details that you want. I still could add to mine, have spaces that I can add onto. I could add almost like a shingle rooftop by doing these bumps. I could add a frame to these windows. This window is actually going to go over and around, kind of like the other one did over here at the bakery. And then I probably just want to sign my name on here. Next class I come back, I'll add some colors. So today, all you guys need to worry about is drawing your buildings and whatever kind of theme you want it to have. Again, you could make it winter, you could make it a holiday, you could make it a different season, completely up to you and what you want to have your buildings be. Village, town, shopping center, whatever you would like. I hope you all have a great day. Bye.